Hello, this is Makai with KabuyaFishing.com, and I would like to show you another of my favorite knots, the dropper loop. I considered not showing the dropper loop because honestly you could do the same job with the Palomar knot or with the uni knot. However, the dropper loop was specifically made for the dropper loop rig, which I find to be one of the best rigs to use with your Kabuya handline, in particular because it casts so well and because it's so very effective at catching fish. This is how you tie the dropper loop. First, give yourself some slack and then roll it over to create, well, a loop. And then, holding that loop open with my middle fingers, I take these top two lines and I twist them away from myself 3 to 4 times. Usually that's all it takes. Then I take the bottom of that loop and I pass it through this shark's mouth. I pull up on the loop and then pull it tight. And that is the dropper loop. What's nice about this knot is it creates this loop of line that sticks out at a right angle from your main line. So if you have a hook on the end of it with bait, there's less chance of it getting all tangled up. Here's how you tie the dropper loop with an actual bit of monofilament. First, take your line, flip it over to create a loop. Now I'm going to pass these two lines around one another 3 times. Well, let's do 4 just for good luck. And then take the bottom of that loop and put it up through that little shark's mouth we created. Now pull it up with your thumb so that you get the loop all the way through as you gently start to pull it tight. You want to make sure that loop's sticking out. Now, before you bear down on that knot, remember you need to lubricate it. Use water or saliva. This prevents the knot from building up friction as you tighten it and heat, which could cook your line, weakening it. It's actually fairly easy to attach a hook to the end of that dropper loop. Simply pinch the loop closed at the end and then pass it through the eye of your hook and then around the hook and back up. I like to actually go around it and then one more time. That seems to keep it from wanting to loosen up. Now I'm going to take all those wraps and force them up above the eye. I don't want them against the bottom of the eye of the hook. I want them up over the top of it. Just like that. Now I can pull it tight. One of the reasons why I don't like my line up against the bottom of the eye of the hook is, can you see how the metal is split right there? It's kind of hard. That metal is split, and that little bit of an edge might be sharp enough to damage your line. And you know, I want to make sure there's no chance of my line breaking, or at least as little chance as possible. And there is the dropper loop with a hook attached to it on actual fishing line. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Be sure to watch the other videos we have on tips and tricks to get you out on the water with your Kabuya catching those big fish.